Prince Harry has just been hit with a massive royal snub. In a shocking turn of events, Canadian authorities have denied his request for a luxury five-star hotel lodging for his upcoming trip to the 2025 Invictus Games. While many expected Harry to receive royal treatment, it seems the tides have turned. Why did this request get denied? And what does it mean for the Duke's status in the royal world? Let's dive into the drama behind this shocking development. It's no secret that Prince Harry has had his fair share of ups and downs with the royal family and the media over the past few years. From stepping back from royal duties to his controversial memoir, Harry has been at the center of a media storm. But now, a new chapter in his ongoing saga has unfolded in a way no one could have predicted. Canada has denied his request for a luxury five-star hotel room for his stay during the 2025 Invictus Games. The 2025 Invictus Games, set to take place in Vancouver, are one of the most anticipated events in the global sporting calendar. Prince Harry founded the Invictus Games in 2014, creating a space for wounded veterans to showcase their strength and resilience through sports. This event is deeply personal to Harry, as it's one of the few initiatives he's built from the ground up. But despite his commitment to the Games, it seems that his request for top-tier accommodation was met with surprising resistance. Harry's request for a five-star hotel lodging came as part of the preparations for his visit to Vancouver for the Games. It's standard practice for high-profile guests, including royals and dignitaries, to request premium accommodations. However, what might have seemed like a routine request quickly spiraled into a major issue, with Canadian authorities shutting it down. While the exact reasons for the denial haven't been fully disclosed, sources close to the situation suggest that the request was seen as excessive given the nature of the event. Canada, while hosting the Invictus Games, is also known for its commitment to maintaining a level of modesty and respect for all attendees. Some critics argue that granting Harry's request for a lavish five-star stay would send the wrong message, especially when the event is focused on the sacrifices of ordinary individuals, veterans who have fought for their country and overcome incredible odds. In many ways, the decision to deny Harry's request reflects a broader shift in how the Duke is being perceived. Harry, once a beloved member of the royal family, has found himself increasingly isolated from the traditional circles of power. His outspoken views on mental health, the monarchy, and the media have earned him both loyal followers and vocal critics. Yet, his requests, whether it's for special accommodations or attention, are no longer being met with the same enthusiasm. This latest denial has sparked heated debate in the media. Some are calling it a much-needed reality check for Harry, while others view it as an unjust snub that undermines the importance of his work with the Invictus Games. But regardless of the public reaction, the message is clear. Prince Harry's status is no longer as untouchable as it once was. The denial also raises questions about Harry's standing with the Canadian government. While he and his wife Meghan Markle have spent time in Canada in the past, particularly during their exit from royal life, the relationship between Harry and the Canadian government has never been entirely smooth. During their time living in Canada, they faced criticism for their perceived detachment from the everyday struggles of ordinary Canadians. Now, with this latest denial, it's clear that the Canadian government is no longer willing to indulge the Duke's demands for special treatment. There's also the matter of Harry's connection to the royal family. In the wake of his and Meghan's departure from royal duties, many have questioned the level of respect and influence they continue to hold. Despite being part of the royal family, Harry and Meghan's decisions to carve out their own path have distanced them from some of the privileges they once enjoyed. The refusal of a five-star hotel stay serves as a reminder that, while Harry may still hold the title of Duke of Sussex, his royal status doesn't necessarily guarantee the same treatment he might have received in the past. But this denial is about more than just accommodation. It's part of a broader pattern of public pushback against the couple's desire for both privacy and prominence. While they continue to advocate for causes close to their hearts, including mental health and veterans' rights, their lavish lifestyle, exemplified by their frequent trips and expensive tastes, has led to public scrutiny. In a time when many are struggling with economic difficulties, the optics of a prince requesting luxury treatment can come across as tone-deaf. For many, the Invictus Games should be about humility and community, a celebration of the strength of veterans, not a platform for excess. Prince Harry's request for a five-star hotel may have seemed reasonable to him, but it's clear that the Canadian authorities were not willing to overlook the broader implications. In their eyes, granting such a request could distract from the true message of the Games and overshadow the sacrifices of the people they aim to honor. As the 2025 Invictus Games approach, all eyes will be on how Harry and his team handle this latest setback. Will they push back against the decision? Or will they accept the reality that they can no longer rely on the same level of luxury and preferential treatment they once enjoyed? The fact that Harry, a man who has spent much of his life in the spotlight, is now facing such resistance speaks volumes about how his public image has evolved, and how the public and officials are beginning to see him differently. While this denial is certainly a blow to Harry's ego, it's also a reminder of the changing tides within the royal family. As the world moves on from the traditional monarchy, there is an increasing focus on transparency, humility, and accountability. It's clear that Harry's past royal privileges are no longer guaranteed, and the denial of his hotel request is just the latest sign that he will have to adapt to a new reality. So what happens next for the Duke of Sussex? Will this controversy blow over, or will it have long-lasting effects on his relationship with both the Canadian government and the public? And more importantly, how will this shape the Invictus Games in 2025? Harry's work with veterans has always been a passion of his, and his dedication to the cause is undeniable. But this latest denial raises questions about whether he can continue to balance his royal identity with his desire for a more private, independent life. This is just the beginning of what could be a much bigger story. And as the 2025 Invictus Games approach, there will likely be more twists and turns. Will Harry's public image suffer as a result of this latest setback? Or will he find a way to navigate these challenges and prove that his commitment to the Invictus Games is stronger than any royal request? As the situation unfolds, the question remains: will this denial be a defining moment in Prince Harry's journey, or will he find a way to recover and continue his work for the Invictus Games? What we've seen so far is just the tip of the iceberg. The story is far from over, and as the world watches, it's clear that Harry's next moves will be closely scrutinized. What's coming next in this saga? Stay tuned, because we're only just getting started.